Hello Scribbles, welcome to my art channel. Today I am drawing some Civil War fan art. Yay me. I have a lot of feelings about this picture, not necessarily good ones. I struggled a lot with it, and in the end I wish I hadn't added any color, but I did, and I have to live with it. Yeah, okay. Every time I accidentally draw anything fan art-ish, it turns out really good, but if I ever try to draw some fan art on purpose, it usually turns out horrible. I was planning to draw Iron Man because, you know, Team Iron Man, everybody knows that cool people are on his team, but when I started to draw him, I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but is anyone else pretty okay with drawing realistic pictures of people? Like if you find a random picture of a person on Instagram or Pinterest, you're like, oh yeah, I can draw that, then you just draw them, and it turns out pretty good. But if you try to draw a famous person that, you know, like everybody knows what they look like, all of a sudden you forget how to draw realistically at all, and it looks nothing like the person you're trying to draw, and it turns out awful. Does anyone else have that experience? Because I do all the time. So I decided not to draw like a specific face. I decided to draw Spider-Man because he's actually the only one on this kind of poster that isn't actually showing his actual face, obviously on purpose, but I thought that'd be easier because the more like graphic design that doesn't focus as heavily on this is kind of my interpretation of what their new Superman looks why did I say that? I'm tired. Spider-Man looks like. This is my own interpretation, but it's still, I would say, flattering myself maybe, I would say that it's still, you know, you can still see that it looks like Spider-Man, but with a face that's really famous, it has to actually look like the person, or, you know, it won't be a poster, it won't be the poster for the movie. So, yeah, I'm really tired, so if I say like the wrong names or something, don't give me a hard time, please. Or you can if you want to, depending on who you are. Anyway, yeah, I'm on Team Iron Man. I don't really know a lot of people who are. That's part of the reason why I am, but I have a lot of other reasons. I'm probably going to offend a lot of people, but I don't really like Captain America's character. I don't think it's very interesting to me, and I don't know, I like this Iron Man movies a lot more than the Captain America ones. So, yeah, I thought I'd just talk about the drawing today and not giving any helpful tips. I mean, I thought I might talk about a little bit trying to draw fan art, just kind of a rant, because fan art is hard for me. It's one of the hardest things I can attempt to draw. I don't know if anyone, please tell me if you have this experience too, if it's fan art is it's just a struggle, because I don't know, if it doesn't, fan art has to look like the thing you're trying to draw, or it won't be fan art, it will just be another drawing. So if it doesn't look like the thing you're trying to draw, what's the point of drawing it, I guess that's my, I guess that's my feeling whenever I try to draw something, it doesn't look like what I imagined it in my head. I mean, I know this is the total opposite of advice that I've given in every video before, don't worry if it doesn't look exactly like you wanted it to look like in your head and stuff like that. But I am a perfectionist, and I need that advice as much as anyone, but sometimes, with this picture, I was just frustrated, and I had a hard time taking my own advice, especially, I had a lot of plans for this picture, and, you know, not all the plans that I planned out, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I decided to go with my own little interpretation of it and do some cool-ish line work because I do that a lot apparently, and I really like the line art. I do. I'm not trying to be like really negative because I don't like being negative on my channel, but one of the things I actually do like about this picture is line art, and I wish I hadn't added color on it later because the line art is actually, I guess I could have done more with it, but the simplicity of it I really liked. And you know, just like black and white, it looked pretty cool to me. The poster wasn't black and white that I was drawing from, but it seemed like more the essence of the poster than whenever I added all the color and stuff. I don't know. Yeah. Just doing it some texture for the eye. That took a long time. Oh my goodness, that took so long. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, like adding these parts to pictures that, like, I was dreading doing the eye because I didn't know what to draw on it. I was just like, I'll just do some lines that are really hard to draw with this pen that doesn't even work that well. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And then I did it, and I knew I wouldn't enjoy it, but I still made myself do it anyway. I don't know. I was trying to figure out like a different pattern for the eye because like in the poster the eye is actually like a bunch of little holes, like tiny little holes that you can't really see, but I wanted it to be like look very shiny, and I thought, you know, it was easier for me to make it look shiny that way than with a bunch of little holes. This is part of the design of the poster. This star, oh my goodness. Hire me as a graphic designer, people. No, don't, because just don't. Yeah, the stars, I mean, it was part of the poster, so I drew it, but it didn't turn out amazingly. Like everything else, it turned out quite underwhelmingly. Sorry for the British accent. I'm tired. Did you notice I was tired? Yeah, so I just figured out, like, I did more like hard line art with the star and placed it around the same placement as the poster. And I made a little color thumbnail for the piece, just so I knew what colors I was using. I didn't like the colors that I chose, as I said before. I like his actual red and gray. I think that part looks cool, but the rest of it is just, I wasn't feeling it. I'm still not totally feeling it, but I wish I had maybe just did the red part and then left the rest of it completely white or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would that looked cooler? Probably it would have. But yeah, the colors are very, very, very loosely based off of the poster. It's not like exactly like the poster, unfortunately, because I wanted it to be like the poster, but it wasn't. So yeah. Anyway, I'm really excited for this movie to come out because I've been waiting. Well, I'm not excited because I'm kind of annoyed that they made this movie at all, because it's gonna be really annoying and depressing, and you know, I don't actually know. I'm probably gonna switch sides after watching the movie, just because they're probably gonna like skew it for Captain America's side to make him look like the good guy because it's his movie. So yeah, I don't know. I think they changed it so much from the comics that I don't really think it makes sense now for Tony to be the SHIELD government person anymore, because like his first several movies he was like fighting the government to keep his suits and, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't think it makes sense for him to be the government person, but that's just my opinion. And you know, I feel bad for Bucky too. I really, really like his character, so I don't know. I honestly don't quite understand the premise. I mean, I understand the premise, but I just don't, like, they haven't really given any information about it, what actually happens in it, you know, because that's what trailers do. They get you excited about it and they don't tell you anything about the story, so that's basically their purpose. Yeah, that blue, don't worry, it's going away. Oh my goodness, what was I thinking? That blue was not in the poster. I thought it was, and it wasn't. So, yeah. Here comes the gray, where it's supposed to be. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm really excited for this movie, and hopefully you guys are too. Tell me in the comments if you're going to watch it, but no spoilers if you live somewhere where it's already come out, grammar. So, this is the first time you're watching stuff on my YouTube channel. I'm an art channel and I post every Monday and Friday, and I have a special bonus video coming out every Wednesday this month in May, so look up for that. I'm really excited about that, and I'm trying to do a lot more like narration videos because apparently you guys like that more than just my like music, ones with music in the background instead of my voice. I don't know why you guys think that, but I'm glad you do. I don't really like the sound of my voice, so I'm glad that you guys think. Well, I don't even know if you guys do think I'm helpful, but if you do think that I'm helpful, tell me for my self-confidence. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna see you on Monday. Yes, Monday. And by Monday, I'll have watched it, and I'll be freaking out, and you know, we all will. So yeah. Yeah. And so yeah. Yeah. I'm so tired. Okay. Bye, guys. See you next time.